choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel, and good luck for life.
Good morning. Today is Sunday, October 20, 2024. Today, in history, 40 years ago today, British physicist Paul Dirac passed away. He proposed the Dirac equation, theoretically predicted the existence of positrons, contributed significantly to the development of quantum mechanics, and awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1933. Welcome to today's Ching Chow Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
Indian Foreign Minister visits Pakistan after nearly a decade. According to Agence France-Presse, on October 15, Indian Foreign Minister Jaishankar visited Pakistan to attend the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) summit. This marked the first visit by a senior Indian diplomat to Pakistan in the past decade amid tense relations. Indian Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Jaiswal stated that Jaishankar's agenda would strictly adhere to the SCO's topics, focusing on trade, humanitarian, and social issues. India and Pakistan, both nuclear-armed, have a history of political tensions. Since the partition of the Indian subcontinent in 1947, the two countries have fought 3 wars and experienced multiple smaller conflicts. The SCO, established by China and Russia, comprises 10 member countries and aims to enhance relations with Central Asian nations while competing for influence in the region. Japan's House of Representatives election campaign begins. According to Xinhua News Agency, Japan is set to hold its 50th House of Representatives election, officially launching a 12-day campaign. More than 1,300 candidates from 9 ruling and opposition parties are expected to compete for 465 seats. The ruling Liberal Democratic Party, LDP, is facing challenges, as its support rate remains sluggish due to a bribery scandal. Shigeru Ishiba, Japan's new prime minister and party president, stated that the LDP's primary goal in this election is to restore public trust. The party has been embroiled in an opaque political donation scandal, leading to the resignation of former Prime Minister Fumio Kishida amid concerns over secret funding, which has significantly impacted his approval rating. North Korea destroys Inter-Korean highway, South Korean military fires warning shots. According to South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff, on October 15, the North Korean army blew up part of the Gyeongui Line, west, and the East China Sea Line, east, which serve as border roads between South Korea and North Korea, located north of the military demarcation line. In response, the South Korean army fired shots south of this line. In 2000, following the first Inter-Korean summit between South Korean President Kim Dae-jung and the late North Korean leader Kim Jong-il, the two countries agreed to connect the Gyeongui and East China Sea lines through railways and highways. However, inter-Korean relations have faced significant challenges since then, marked by the killing of South Korean tourists at Mount Kumgang and North Korea's nuclear tests and missile provocations. As a result, these lines have come to symbolize the fragile state of inter-Korean ties. South Korean public opinion suggests that North Korea's destruction of the connecting road not only severed the symbolic link but also signaled the end of over 20 years of inter-Korean economic cooperation projects. GIC and BlackRock acquire stake in Hyundai Motors India. According to Reuters, the government of Singapore Investment Corporation and the U.S. investment firm BlackRock have jointly invested $77.3 million in the Indian branch of South Korea's Hyundai Motor Group, becoming cornerstone investors in Hyundai Motor India. India's capital market has gained investor attention, raising $9 billion so far this year, surpassing last year's total of $7.42 billion. This marks Hyundai Motor's first listing in a market outside South Korea, with Hyundai Motor India valued at $19 billion, representing 40% of the parent company's market value. Official announcements indicate that Hyundai Motor India's offering price ranges from 1,865 Indian rupees to 1,960 Indian rupees, with shares set to begin trading on October 22. Cambodia and New Zealand promote bilateral trade cooperation. Cambodia China Times reported that Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet recently met with New Zealand Prime Minister Lukson during the ASEAN Summit in Vientiane, Laos. The leaders discussed potential cooperation in education, agriculture, energy, and cultural exchanges, reaffirming their commitment to clean energy and expanding its use. To strengthen cooperation in key areas, Hunminê and Lukson agreed to task their foreign ministries with establishing a formal consultation mechanism. Additionally, New Zealand pledged to continue providing scholarships for Cambodian students and to promote vocational training and human resources development. Thousands of cases of dengue fever reported in Johor, Malaysia. According to news from Malaysia, Ling Tian Soon, chairman of the Johor State Health and Environment Committee, reported that Johor has recorded 11,480 cases of dengue fever this year, marking a 39.4% increase from 8,233 cases during the same period last year. This rise has become a significant public health issue. Dengue fever typically presents with high fever and may include a rash, lasting 3 to 5 days but potentially extending up to a week. All age groups can contract dengue from Aedes mosquito bites, but young children and the elderly are more susceptible to severe symptoms. Recovery depends on the patient's immunity, with medical treatment focused on fever reduction and monitoring for complications. NASA's Europa Clipper spacecraft launched to explore Jupiter's moon Europa. According to Xinhua News Agency, NASA's Europa Clipper probe was launched on October 14, heading to Jupiter to investigate whether conditions suitable for life exist beneath the surface of Jupiter's moon Europa. NASA describes Europa Clipper as the first probe to conduct detailed studies of Europa and the largest spacecraft developed by the United States for a planetary exploration mission to date. Europa, discovered by Italian scientist Galileo in 1610, is similar in size to the moon and features a thick layer of ice covering its surface. Beneath this ice, a vast ocean may exist, making it one of the most promising locations in the solar system for finding conditions conducive to life beyond Earth.
According to World Financial News, glass futures have recently shown strong performance, with the main contract rising by 62 yuan per ton to close at 1,226 yuan per ton. That's all for today's Qingchao Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.